Hey everybody. First off, before I start this update, I just wanted to say a couple of things. First off, I just wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I got on my channel the other day and I was like, holy cow! So thank you to you guys out there for wanting to follow me and support me. So that was amazing. Second, I just want to say that I am sorry that I have been MIA for a couple of weeks. A lot's been going on, so I thought it would be time to do an update and let you all know what is going on. Sorry, I'm holding this camera, so if it moves and shakes, that's why. I need to get a new tripod. Anyway, so if you watched my last video, you know that I took a pregnancy test on December 4th, which was a Wednesday, and it came back positive. And the next day, on Thursday, I took another one and it was positive again. And so the next day on Friday, my husband and I, we were out and we decided to grab a couple more tests to take. And so we got a digital one and then just a regular line test, and came home and took them that night. And the line test came back positive, but the digital test came back negative. So I was like, this is really weird, because with my last pregnancy, I took a digital test like 3 days before my period was due, and it came back positive. And at this point, I was like 4 days late, so I thought it should be positive. So I was like, oh well, whatever. It was that night. Maybe, I needed to do morning urine. So the next morning, got up and took both the other two, because both kinds came with two. So I took the second test of both kinds, and the digital one came up negative again. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So I took the line one and it came up positive, but the line was like super faint, like way more faint than the first ones I had taken. So I was like, well, I don't really understand what's going on. So I Googled it and came across that it could be a sign of a chemical pregnancy or like a really early miscarriage. So I started freaking out because on the first 2 days I had taken the pregnancy test, I had tons of symptoms. I was nauseous, my boobs were super tender, I was tired, and by Saturday morning, like pretty much all the symptoms were gone, except for my boobs were a little tender, but not as bad as they were. So I just knew, I was like, I am gonna lose this pregnancy. So I was like, okay, I'll just turn it over to the Lord, let it be in His hands, and just trust, what's meant to be will be. And so I went to bed Saturday night, woke up Sunday morning to really, sorry, this might be TMI, so if you're offended, don't, just skip over this part. I woke up to really heavy bleeding, and I was cramping really bad. And I don't usually get cramps. I haven't gotten cramps since I was a teenager, and I had really bad cramps, and I just knew that I was like, I'm miscarrying this pregnancy. And I just cried all day Sunday. I was so devastated because we were so excited. August was like my dream month that I wanted to be doing, and so I was really bummed out and just super devastated. And so Monday, I was still bleeding, but I was just passing a ton of clots, and the cramping had stopped by Tuesday, and I still felt pretty crappy that day. Didn't cry as much, had a few cry spells, but not as much as I did on Sunday. And then on Tuesday, I was feeling a lot better, and my husband and I talked, and we just decided, okay, obviously there was a reason that this didn't take. Something must have been wrong. So we just decided to trust in that. And the only way that I could really just come to terms with it and deal with it was to just try to treat it like a normal period. I hope that doesn't sound really like messed up, but that was the only way I could just like deal with it and, just move on. So, I bled. It was kind of like a regular period, just really heavy and a lot of clots, and it lasted for about 6 days. And we just decided, I didn't have any complications from it. I took another pregnancy test as soon as the bleeding stopped, and it was completely negative, stark white. So I knew all the hormones were gone. There was nothing left in there. No scare or reason to worry about it. Ectopic. Is that how you say it? Ectopic? Anyway, so we just decided to go ahead and just try again. So I wasn't sure like when I would ovulate, because it kind of threw me off, because I miscarried. I was 4 weeks and 6 days, so almost 5 days. So my period was like over a week late. So I was like, I don't know when I'm going to ovulate again, or if I'm going to. So we bought some OPKs. So I started tracking that, or taking those as soon as the bleeding stopped. And finally I got a positive. Woo! Positive. It's kind of faded a little. These are the Equate ones, and I've noticed that when you take them, you only have like 10 minutes to read them, and then they start to fade. So this one I took like a half hour ago, and it's like fading. But it was really dark. And I took 2 tests earlier today that I will go ahead and just insert a clip of those right here. Okay, so here are the 2 OPKs that I took. This one I took earlier, and it's been sitting for a while, so the line's kind of fainted a little bit. Sorry, it was darker than that earlier, but it's kind of faded as it's been sitting there. And this one I just took like not even 10 minutes ago. So, and that's definitely a positive OPK. So I'm really excited for that, because I was scared that I might not ovulate this cycle with the miscarriage and everything. So I was really happy to see this positive result. So yeah, so I just thought I would show you the test. So I'm excited, and yeah, so okay, back to my update. Okay, so as you can see, those were definitely positive. So I was so excited, because I was like afraid that that wasn't going to happen this cycle as soon. So I tracked that and my CM, and I had all the signs of ovulation, and this was yesterday and today. So hubby and I did what we needed to do, and so I guess I'm now just entering another 2-week wait. So I'm not like expecting it to happen. We just, if it does, it does. That will be awesome and amazing. But if it doesn't, I've already kind of prepared myself for that it might not happen so fast. I know a lot of women say they get pregnant the next cycle right after a chemical pregnancy, but I am not holding my breath. I'm just, like I said, it's in the Lord's hands, and what will be will be. And yeah, so I am sorry that it took me so long to update. I just was kind of an emotional wreck for a while, and I wasn't in a good place to get on and talk about it. And plus it dug up memories of, it's not my first loss. I had another loss. It was my 4th pregnancy after my pregnancy with my son, who is almost 12, well, 11 and a half. I lost a baby boy at 20 weeks. And so it kind of dug up some of those raw emotions. And I think I might go ahead and make a separate video explaining what happened there, if you are interested, you know, so maybe I can help somebody else who's going through the same kind of loss. But yeah, so that's why it took me so long to get on here and update. And yeah, so but anyway, that's where I'm at, just barely entering our 2-week wait, and I'm not really sure when I was supposed to be getting a period, so I decided I will just wait 2 weeks from today. If I have not gotten a period in 2 weeks from today, then I'll go ahead and take a test and see what's going on. So yeah, so that is where I'm at. Sorry, this is so weird to hold this camera. I need to get my tripod back. Anyway, yeah, so sorry that I'm rambling. If you are watching this and you've had a miscarriage recently, or if you've had a chemical one, will you, if you wish, if you could just like let me know or comment, just so I know I can have other people that have gone through it before and I can kind of know what their experience was. And because it's really sad, even though it was so early, and that is one thing that I was thankful for, is that it happened really early. I'm glad that it didn't happen like at 9 or 10, 11, 12 weeks. So yeah, it was hard. So, but yeah, so I send baby dust, sticky baby dust, to all of my fellow TTCers, and I'm hoping that I can have sticky baby dust if it happens this time. So yeah, in the meantime, during the 2-week wait, if there's any videos that you want me to do, will you just comment and let me know? Like I could do like a day in the life vlog, or I'm thinking I might do a 10 favorite Christmas tree ornament tag, because I've seen that one floating around and it's fun, looks fun. So, but yeah, if you have any suggestions for me that you want me to do, to, you know, try to pass the time for the next 2 weeks, then let me know. And again, thank all of you guys for your support and all your sweet comments on my pregnancy video, or my pregnancy test video. It meant a lot to me. And yeah, so I thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you sooner, and have a great day. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.